am Anuja Khandelwal. I am a veteran of Body for Study. I have organized about 3-4 sessions for B4S in the past, and to tell you a bit about my background. I come from a rich experience of working in the advertising industry for a while, and for the past 1 year, I've been freelancing full time. So I am currently living my passion and earning good money out of it. And through this session, I would want all of you also get to enjoy the same thing while doing what you love. All right. So let's begin the session. Okay. So like I said, the best skills for freelancing in 2020. Now, let me tell you one thing. आज से शायद 10 साल पहले तक या 5-7 साल पहले तक भी when people used to talk about jobs, when people used to talk about working, everybody used to feel dreaded. लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगता था काम की बात कर रहे हुए. Work was just something that people had to do या people had to do कि करना है, जरूरत है, पैसे कमाना. It's not something that a lot of people love. Only those who were very lucky got to live to work doing what they love. लेकिन for most of the people, for majority of the people, working was something that it was just a necessity जो करना पड़ता था, जिसका कभी किसी को मन नहीं करता था. But today, in the internet era, in the remote working era, in the new era of online learning and everything, all of us, our generation has got this privilege to now do what we want to do. आज के टाइम पे हमें कोई ये नहीं बोल सकता कि इस चीज का स्कोप नहीं है, इस चीज में करियर मत बनाओ, because you see everybody has made a career out of literally everything you can think of. लोग व्लॉग्स बना के करियर बना रहे हैं, लोग लिख के करियर बना रहे हैं, देयर मनी गुड मनी, मेकिंग गुड मनी आउट ऑफ इट. किस किस चीज के सोल्यूशन नहीं बन रहे हैं आजकल. सो एवरीबडी इज गेटिंग टू डू व्हाट दे लव. And most a major reason for doing that is the art of freelancing. So yeah, like I was saying, कि freelancing के through we have got the opportunity to actually do what we love to do. उस अपने passion को अपना career बनाना. Of course, there are multiple opportunities, multiple job opportunities, multiple sources like YouTube, Instagram, XYZ जो platforms हैं जिसके through आप कर सकते हैं. But freelancing एक ऐसा area है जिसका कोई age limit नहीं है. You can start doing it at the age of 12, 13 also, and you can start doing it when you're 50 or 60. So it doesn't matter what age group you're from, which industry you're from, as long as you're good at what you do. If people are in need of that service, and if you are good at offering that service, you will make a great career out of doing what you love. Okay, so let's begin the session. For starters, let me just begin by telling you what is freelancing. जिनको नहीं पता है उनके लिए freelancing का मतलब होता है basically खुद के लिए काम करना. Freelancing is working for themselves. खुद के लिए काम करना. आपके कोई बॉस नहीं होता, आप अपने खुद बॉस होते हैं, आप अपना स्केड्यूल बनाते हैं, आप अपना बिजनेस मॉडल बनाते हैं. You are not working for anybody, you are working with people. You're not working for anyone, you're working with people. There's a difference. तो बेसिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स फ्रीलांसिंग के ये होते हैं कि ऑब्वियसली सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट होता है, आप खुद के लिए काम करते हैं. सेकंड थिंग, वर्किंग फॉर अ वैरायटी ऑफ क्लाइंट्स एट अ गिवन टाइम. whatever you do, whatever skill you choose to offer, you will be working for multiple people at the same time. या तो आपके पास 3-4 बहुत हाई पेइंग क्लाइंट्स होंगे, या आपके पास 5-10 छोटे छोटे स्मॉल अमाउंट के क्लाइंट्स होंगे. आपके पास प्रोजेक्ट बेसिस पे काम आएगा. So you will be working with a variety of people at the same time. And if you are really good at what you do, का काम बढ़ रहा है, if your business is expanding, you can obviously hire a team for you as well. So that's how you can create a business out of freelancing as well. So basically, if you are a freelancer, you are a small business owner. Like I am. I consider myself a small business owner. And yeah, last thing is no boss culture. यहाँ कोई किसी का बॉस नहीं होता है. आप अपने स्केड्यूल से काम करते हैं, आप क्लाइंट के साथ उनके टाइम टेबल को अलाइन करते हुए काम करते हैं कि सी दिस इज व्हाट आई एम कंफर्टेबल विद, दिस इज व्हाट यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद, एंड लेट्स वर्क जो दोनों के लिए बेनिफिशियल हो. राइट, सो यू आर नॉट वर्किंग फॉर एनीबडी. दैट्स द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट फ्रीलांसिंग, दैट यू आर नॉट, you don't have to work for anybody. आपका कोई बॉस नहीं है. You are your own boss. You are in control of what you do. Right? Coming back, why should you freelance while studying? I am sure most of you are students right now, और आपको ये confusion होगा कि should we start freelancing while we study? While we're studying, हमको पढ़ाई से time तो मिलता नहीं है, freelancing कैसे करें? But actually, you're wrong. The best time to start freelancing is to start while you're studying. In fact, I've seen a lot of students become freelancers while they are in school. आप लोग तो फिर भी कॉलेज में हैं. People studying in class 9th 10th वो अपनी skills offer कर रहे हैं online, and they have become freelancers and they're making good money out of it. So yeah, freelancing while studying is the best time to start. अभी आप जिस जगह पर हैं, it's the perfect time to start. So why should you do it? I mean, of course, आपका relationship with money बहुत जल्दी start होता है. You know how to handle money very soon at a very early age. passive income आपकी passive income मतलब होता है side income, main income से जो secondary income होती है आपकी. तो पढ़ते पढ़ते आप अपनी पॉकेट मनी निकाल सकते हैं. You can earn your own passive income. Get paid to pursue your passion. Freelancing is, मैंने जैसे पहले बताया कि it's great opportunity that allows you to work through your passion. You do what you love to do and you will make money out of it. I mean, उससे better situation क्या हो सकती है, right? You learn new skills, क्योंकि freelancing एक business की तरह होता है. You will get to do a lot of things on your own. So of course you'll be learning a lot of new things while you are doing your business. Gain early industry experience. अब बहुत सारे industry के professionals से बात करते हैं. You'll engage with a lot of clients. You'll engage with a lot of different people from the industry. And that's how you'll get to understand how the corporate culture actually is before really entering the corporate world, right? So you'll get a good early experience. Network with valuable industry professionals. Like I said, freelancing through whatever platform you're freelancing है, because आपके इतने सारे clients होंगे, इतने लोगों से आपकी बात होगी, you'll be able to build your network with very valuable industry professionals जो बहुत experienced लोग हैं. Because I started working for my own when I was 22, 23 with the first freelancing gig जो मैंने किया था, and I got in touch with a person who had 30 years of industry experience. And it was because of him that I understood the nuances of advertising. मुझे advertising का culture कैसा होता है, क्या होता है, मुझे उनके through पता चला था. He was my very first mentor. So that is how it operates, you know. So आप जितनी जल्दी काम start करते हैं, उतनी जल्दी you get access to a lot of those people, lot of experienced people of the industry who can help you out in building your career. Establish your personal brand. Personal brand मतलब होता है खुद की brand create करना. आप अपने individuality से what is the one unique thing that you as a service offerer can offer to the world, to your clients. तो आप अपनी personal brand बना सकते हैं. Personal brand के लिए I had a separate LinkedIn workshop. So I'm sure the recording of that workshop might be available on B4S's website, so you can go check it out. So personal branding is basically creating your own brand through various platforms, creating your own identity so that people can identify you as a service giver in whatever skill you are providing. Okay. Improve your existing skills. अगर आप writer है, अगर आप artist हैं, तो obviously जितना आप काम करेंगे, जितना आपका experience बढ़ेगा, उतना ज्यादा आप नया सीखेंगे. So it's a continuous process. ऐसा नहीं होता है, कोई भी कभी भी किसी को भी सब कुछ नहीं आ जाता है. Even people who are 60, 70 years of age don't know everything. So learning is a continuous process, and freelancing is a great way to, you know, improve what you're already good at. Because आप अगर उस पे good है, तो by freelancing, by working more and more on the on that particular skill, you will be able to be the best at it. Experience the thrill of running. ये मेरा favorite advantage of freelancing है, because you at a very early age you will know how to run a business, you will know how to run your own business, you will, and if you're really good at it, you will get to hire your own team, you will get to have your own team, you will get to interact with new people, you will be running your खुद के account संभालना, खुद के client संभालना, business development करना, services का ध्यान रखना, you will be able to handle it all at a very early age. So that experience is is something that everyone deserves and everyone should have at a very early age. Okay, moving on. So how to choose your freelancing skill. Now, this is the topic that I'm sure all of you registered for this session for. How to choose your freelancing skill. Now, freelancing के बहुत ऑप्शंस है, बहुत स्किल्स अवेलेबल है. आप राइटर हो सकते हैं, आप डिजाइनर हो सकते हैं, आप कंटेंट डेवलपर हो सकते हैं, वेबसाइट डेवलपर हो सकते हैं, आप ट्रांसलेटर हो सकते हैं, आप डेटा एंट्री ऑपरेटर हो सकते हैं. यू कैन डू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. बेसिकली फ्रीलांसिंग किसी कंपनी के लिए काम नहीं कर रहे हो, आप अपनी सर्विसेज ऑफर कर रहे हो इंडिपेंडेंटली. यू आर नॉट वर्किंग फॉर एनीबॉडी, राइट? सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस. उसको चूज कैसे करना है? हाउ डू यू डिसाइड कि दिस इज द वन फ्रीलांसिंग स्किल दैट आई हैव टू ऑफर, या दिस इज व्हाट आई एम बेस्ट एट? So there's a process. I figured out a process that had helped me in figuring out that I wanted to pursue writing as a freelancer. I wanted to become a content writer. So moving on, there's this three-step process. So first list the things that you love. आपकी interests, आपकी hobbies. एक लिस्ट बनाओ, पेन पेपर लो, जस्ट राइट डाउन ऑल द थिंग्स दैट यू लाइक डूइंग, ऑल ऑफ द थिंग्स. अब इसमें बहुत सारी चीजें होती है, इसमें डांसिंग, सिंगिंग, व्हाटएवर यू लाइक टू डू, सब कुछ लिखो. व्हाटएवर यू लाइक डूइंग, जो आपको पसंद है करना, ठीक है? यू विल हैव दिस वन लिस्ट. इसमें एवरीथिंग दैट यू लाइक टू डू शुड बी इंक्लूडेड हियर. की हॉबीज, इंटरेस्ट, जो भी आप बहुत सालों से कर रहे हैं. एंड नाउ सेकंड प्रोसेस इज क्रिएटिंग अनदर लिस्ट अबाउट द थिंग्स दैट यू आर गुड एट. नाउ जरूरी नहीं होता है कि जो चीजें आपको करनी पसंद है आप उन चीजों में अच्छे हो, या जो जिन चीजों में आप अच्छे हो वो चीजें करना आपको पसंद है. मैं बहुत अच्छी हिंदी की स्टूडेंट हुआ करती थी स्कूल में. मेरे हमेशा बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आते थे, बट आई डिड नॉट लाइक हिंदी दैट मच. मेरा फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट नहीं था. तो आई वॉज गुड एट हिंदी, बट इट वॉज नॉट समथिंग दैट आई लव डूइंग. राइट. ऐसे आप लोगों के साथ भी होगा. इफ यू सिट डाउन एंड राइट ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स, ऐसे आपको चीजें पता चलेगी कि ये चीजें आपको करना पसंद है और ये चीजें ऐसी है जिनमें आप बहुत अच्छे हैं. तो यूल हैव टू लिस्ट. बाय द एंड ऑफ द टू लिस्ट आप ये दो लिस्ट को साथ में रखो साइड बाय साइड, एंड नाउ कंपेयर ऑल ऑफ बोथ द लिस्ट. जो चीजें आपको करनी पसंद है और जिन चीजों में आप अच्छे हैं, the things that you love doing and the things that you are good at. Compare the two lists. Find out the common skills in both the lists. Those common skills are the skills that you should offer as a freelancer. Those are the skills that you will be best at. मेरे कंपैरिजन एनालिसिस में मुझे पता चला था कि मैं रिसर्च में अच्छी हूँ. I'm a good researcher, I'm a good writer, and these are the two skills that I figured out through my analysis. Right? So I'm sure if all of you will indulge in this process, you will also be able to figure out the top 2, 3, one skill. एक skill हो सकती है, 2, 3, 4 कितनी भी skills हो सकती है, but you'll be able to figure out कि आपको क्या skill as a freelancer offer करनी चाहिए. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Now the next step is to polish the chosen skills. अगर आपको 2, 3, 4 जितनी भी skills ये list के comparison से मिलती हैं, आप final करते हैं कि ठीक है. So now the next step after finalizing your skill, after choosing your skill, is to become better at what you're doing. अभी मुझे लिखना पसंद था, मुझे समझ में आया कि मैं offer कर सकती हूँ, but that does not mean कि I'll just go on and offer कि I'm a good writer and please hire me. That is not how it works. You have to understand how your skill has to be offered professionally. उस skill को better करना है. So because आप अकेले नहीं है, you're not the only one that is offering that particular skill. There are thousands and thousands of other freelancers and creators who are offering the same skill as you are. So what will make you stand out? If you are good at what you do. And in order to be good at what you do, you have to continuously learn to be better at it. आप courses करो, videos देखो, YouTube videos देखो, sign up for courses, talk to industry people, indulge in networking, events attend करो. Whatever you can do in order to be better at what you're offering, जो भी skill आपकी है उसको better करने के लिए, do that before, but do not enter the industry before polishing your skills. It's important to be good at what you do, not just mediocre at what you do. All right? So better करते रहो. And plus it's important, so I've written here that this is not a one time process. जो मैंने आपको starting में भी बोला that learning is a continuous process. You have to keep improve. मैं आपका सेशन लेने के बाद शाम को मेरा खुद का एक सेशन है that I'll be attending to learn how to be a better writer and how to manage my business better. I have an experience of 4 years and I'm still doing all of those courses. I'm teaching you guys, but I'll also be learning in a few hours on my own. So that's how it is. In fact, a lot of other people who have an experience of 25, 30, 40 years also keep on learning, because learning kabhi rukti nahi hai. Every time there's something new that somebody has to offer. जितना आप सीखेंगे उतने better professional, उतने seasoned professional आप बनेंगे. So never stop learning. Okay, learn as much as you can, acquire knowledge from wherever you can, read books, attend workshops, watch videos, talk to peers, whatever you can, but just keep on learning. Okay, so after you've polished your skills, अपनी skills को better करने के बाद एक certain point पे if you feel that you're now good at it, now you're ready to enter the industry, now you have to learn how to offer it as a service. अब लोगों को pitch कैसे करना है, लोगों से बात कैसे करनी है, what, so I call myself a content specialist. I don't call myself a content writer anymore because of my experience. तो वो जो content writer और content specialist का फर्क है, that is how I'm offering my service. मैं अपने आप को content specialist बोल के offer कर रही हूँ अपनी services को. That is the difference. So once you've figured out your best skills, you now have to learn to offer them as a service. Now use platforms like LinkedIn, Upwork, Freelance. अच्छा, freelancer.com, Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, इन सब platforms पे आप जाएंगे, you take a look at what your peers are doing. आपको understanding मिलेगी कि बाकी लोग अपनी services कैसे offer कर रहे हैं. Be it optimizing your profile, writing keywords in your profile, to posting about your experience. You have to understand. You have to create a brand for yourself. You have to offer yourself as a service, right? ताकि you are identified by your potential clients कि okay, now ये लोग इतने मुझे सर्विस ऑफर करे, बट दिस इज ऑल्सो गुड पर्सन that might be of help to me. So create your profile, and this is something that you learn after you enter these platforms, LinkedIn, Upwork, Fiverr, freelancer.com, whatever. मेरे लिए LinkedIn was beneficial. LinkedIn पे जाकर मुझे पता चला था कि okay, this is how I can offer my services as a freelancer. Now जैसे okay ये single skill की बात हुई. If you've got more than one skill, 2, 3, 4 skills, whatever, if you've got a combination of skills, उन skills का package बनाना सीखो. You're approaching clients by saying, okay, I'm a writer, but I'm also a designer. So what I can do is I can create social media posts for you, but I can also design them and post for you. So I am a writer, I am a designer, I'm also a social media manager. I've created a package of all of these three skills. So my client, instead of going to three different people, he will have to go only to me, because I am doing three different work for him. That is how I'm offering my skills as a package. Okay, so this is also a way of offering your skills as a service. So this is something that you'll gradually learn. इसके लिए we can organize a separate workshop, because this is a very in detail, in depth topic. But if you also enter all of these portals, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, this is something that you gain with experience also. Okay, moving on. Another bonus tip. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, अगर आपको figure out करना है, अच्छा ठीक है, अगर आपको 3-4 skills offer नहीं करनी है, if you want only to be good at one skill, only offering the one skill, but आप अभी कंफ्यूज है, आपके पास 3 स्किल्स है, अच्छा मैं इसमें भी अच्छा हूँ, मैं इसमें भी अच्छा हूँ, मैं इसमें भी अच्छा हूँ, व्हाट शुड आई चूज नाउ? स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग ऑल द थ्री. स्टार्ट offering your services as a writer, start offering your services as a designer, start offering your services as a social media manager. Do all the three things. Eventually, after working for a while in all the three fields, you will realize कुछ skills आपका अपने आप पीछा छोड़ देंगी. Some skills will already be left behind. All right, so you will figure out कि okay, these two are not something that I love doing, but this is the one skill that I love doing. This is what I enjoy doing the most. So things will figure themselves out on their own, but you have to give them a chance. So आपको 3-4, if you've got three or more skills that you're good at, or 2 or more skills that you're good at, practice all of them. Because वो practice करने के बाद ही sometimes you'll be able to come at a decision कि okay, this is what I enjoy doing. मतलब this is fine, but this is what I love doing. Okay, so in order to come at a decision, sometimes it's necessary to practice things practically and then come to a decision. Okay. Moving on, now I'll tell you the most in-demand skills of 2022. Now, you might have heard of all of those skills. This is not a very new information that's out there. So everybody, every startup owner, every entrepreneur, every corporate owner, every freelancer also, there's a need of one or more of these freelance professionals. So starting with graphic designers जो so थोड़ा बेसिक में चली जाती हूँ, because there might be some of you who might not understand graphic designing क्या होती है, तो मैं एक एक लाइन में ब्रीफ सबका एक्सप्लेनेशन देती हूँ आपको. ग्राफिक डिजाइनर्स वो होते हैं जो ग्राफिक्स आप एडवर्टीजमेंट्स में सोशल मीडिया पे देखते हैं, जो आपकी मीम्स बनाते हैं, जो आपकी एड्स बनाते हैं, जो पोस्टर्स आप देखते हैं, जितना भी मार्केटिंग कोलैटरल आप देखते हैं, जो विजिबल कंटेंट आपको दिखता है मार्केटिंग के लिए, दैट इज दोज आर ग्राफिक्स. जो भी विजिबल चीजें आपको डिजिटल मीडिया पे दिखती हैं, दोज आर ग्राफिक्स. So there are certain designers who work on platforms such as Photoshop, Illustrator, AI Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Apple Procreate and stuff, Canva and stuff like that, to create designs on basis of certain content, just जो भी need है. So those are graphic designers. Of course, you'll get a lot of material on it. आप इसको Google करेंगे, you can get a lot of workshops on how to be a better graphic. So if you're somebody who's a good artist, if you're somebody who enjoys drawing and painting and ideating and creating stuff, graphic designing is the perfect field for you. So I would suggest कि अभी भी आपको अगर ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपके आइडियाज के साथ, आपके हॉबी के साथ ही मैच कर रहा है, तो ग्राफिक डिजाइनर इज गुड फॉर यू. अनदर थिंग इज वेबसाइट डिजाइनिंग. वेबसाइट पे जो भी आप डिजाइन देखते हैं, जिस तरीके से प्लेसमेंट होता है, कभी कभी एनिमेशन दिखता है आपको वेबसाइट पे, वो स्क्रोल बटन होता है, वेरियस एनिमेशन, एवरीथिंग, व्हाटएवर यू सी ऑन अ वेबसाइट राइट नाउ, कोई भी .com पे .in पे आप देखोगे, दैट इज क्रिएटेड बाय वेबसाइट डिजाइनर. सो दैट इज अ डिजाइनर. नाउ थर्ड इज वेबसाइट डेवलपमेंट. डेवलपमेंट होता है जो बैक साइड पे कोडिंग होती है वेबसाइट की, डिजाइन के पीछे की जो कोडिंग वगैरह होती है, टेक्स्ट को प्लेस करना, सब कुछ करना, दैट इज डन बाय वेबसाइट डेवलपर. Okay. Now another popular skill is application development या software development. जितने भी mobile applications आप use कर रहे हैं, those are created by app developers. Nowadays, क्योंकि it's a very lucrative field, it's a very attractive field, and there's a lot of money involved in this field. A lot of application designers are getting into it as a freelancer, because freelancing में इसमें ज़्यादा opportunities हैं. and it's a more attractive field in terms of money as compared to jobs. So people are preferring to freelance rather than working for corporates in when it comes to app developments. App developments. Fifth thing is content writing, जो मैं कर रही हूँ. कंटेंट राइटिंग के वेरियस वेरिएबल्स है, ब्लॉग्स लिखना, सोशल मीडिया पोस्ट लिखना, वेबसाइट का कंटेंट लिखना, ट्रांसलेशंस करना, कंटेंट लिखे हुए को एडिट करना, रेज्यूमे क्रिएट करना, प्रोफाइल बिल्ड करना, पोस्ट लिखना डिफरेंट डिफरेंट सोशल मीडिया के. सो दैट इज दैट ऑल एवरी रिटन कंटेंट दैट यू सी ऑनलाइन irrespective of whatever language, आप हिंदी, गुजराती, तमिल, तेलुगु, इंग्लिश, whatever language you want, उसका content writing का you can become a freelancer. Another interesting field is virtual assistant. अगर आप figure out नहीं कर पाते हैं, this is good for those people who are not able to figure out कि उनकी hobby exactly क्या है, but they want to get into the industry. So being virtual assistant to somebody is, you know, आप उनको approach करते हो कि I can, you know, if there is a big entrepreneur who is very busy, आप उनके time tables मैनेज कर सकते हो, आप उनके ईमेल्स को रिप्लाई करने का काम कर सकते हो, उनकी बेसिक डेटा एंट्रीज का ध्यान रख सकते हो, उनकी प्रोफाइल हैंडल कर सकते हो, उनके सोशल मीडिया पे पोस्ट करना है, कमेंट्स का रिप्लाई करना है, व्हाटएवर. So basically, you will be an assistant to somebody, and this is usually a remote job. You don't have to go to that person to become a. This is known as a virtual assistant. You're sitting far away from that person you're working for. आप उनके लिए virtually सब कुछ handle करते हैं. उनकी meetings arrange करना, like I said, whatever XYZ thing. So this is usually preferred by people जिन्होंने अपनी skill अभी तक figure out नहीं करी है. All right. The next thing is the most interesting one is social media, digital marketing, social media management. को जो भी ऑनलाइन आप कंटेंट देखते हैं वो कोई ना कोई सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर बैठ के पोस्ट कर रहा होता है, जो भी आप ऑनलाइन ऐड देखते हैं वो कोई ना कोई सोशल मीडिया मार्केटर पोस्ट कर रहा होता है, डिजिटल मार्केटर उसके पीछे बैठा होता है. गूगल रैंकिंग्स करना, एसईओ आपने सुना होगा, सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. Search engine optimization is also done by digital marketers. That's a whole different field, and it's a very, very popular and very in-demand skill of 2022. Another is interesting, like is very interesting and very popular, photography and videography. अगर आपको फोटोग्राफी का शौक है, वीडियोस बनाने का शौक है, रील्स बनाने का शौक है, फ्रीलांसिंग इसके लिए भी बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल हैं. एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हायर करते हैं, होटल्स हायर करते हैं अपनी फूड फोटोग्राफी के लिए, वेडिंग्स का ऑप्शन होता है, डिफरेंट इवेंट्स, फंक्शंस, व्हाटएवर. सो photography and videography is also a very popular freelancing skill of 2022. Another thing is internet research. Now kabhi kabhi hota hai ki there are certain companies that are working on data, that are working on lists, that want to acquire customer data. तो उनको चाहिए होता है कि कोई उनके लिए, उनकी कंपनी के लिए रिसर्च करे. So that is another entire different domain that is known as internet research. So आपका काम सिर्फ ये होता है कि आप गूगल पे जाकर रिसर्च करेंगे, you will acquire a certain set of data and you will be offering your data to that company and they'll be paying you on an hourly basis or whatever your alignment is. Another is blockchain development, cryptocurrency से related जितनी भी चीजें, NFTs and everything. So of course this is meant for the blockchain experts only, people who know, who are aware about these subjects. But that is also another very high paying popular skill of 2022. Okay, cool. Moving on. The must have skills for freelancer. अच्छा, अभी we've learned कि as a freelancer आप क्या क्या skills offer कर सकते हैं. But एक freelancer में कौन सी skills होनी चाहिए apart from the one skill that you're offering. अगर आप राइटर हैं तो जरूरी नहीं है कि आप सिर्फ लिख रहे हैं then you'll be a successful freelancer. राइटर होने के साथ साथ you will also have to have a certain different set of skills that will make you a perfect service provider कि आपका client आपको hire करे. So you have to be a complete package of all of those services, which includes, of course, communication skills, बातचीत. You'll have to be a pro at communication. It does not matter कि आप designer हैं या वेबसाइट डेवलपर है या राइटर है या XYZ कोई भी स्किल आप ऑफर कर रहे हैं. कम्युनिकेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज आपको बात करना ही नहीं आएगा तो आप अपने क्लाइंट से कैसे बात करेंगे. हाउ विल यू बी एबल टू अप्रोच देम, राइट? सो communication skills is a must because communication as a freelancer, as a business owner, आपका business का must होता है, necessity होता है. Without communication, you'll not be able to excel in your career. That's a given statement. That's very obvious. So communication is a must-have skill for every freelancer, irrespective of whatever skill you are offering. Next is negotiation abilities. Negotiation मतलब होता है मोल भाव करना. If people who are not familiar with the word, मोल भाव करना. अगर आप अपना pricing रख रहे हैं, if a client is offering कि नहीं नहीं I want to pay this much, but you are like कि नहीं नहीं I want to pay this, so you have to stand your ground. You have to understand कि how much price should you offer your services at, how much should you negotiate, how much discount should you offer. So that is a very different and very very important skill as well to have for a freelancer, because you, as a freelancer myself, I'm telling you, you'll face clients who are constantly negotiating, who will constantly tell you कि I don't want to offer, I don't want to take your services at this particular price, I want to negotiate. तो उसको बेयर करना, उसको टॉलरेट करना, उसको फाइट करना इज समथिंग दैट हैपेंस थ्रू योर नेगोशिएशन एबिलिटीज. नेक्स्ट इज मार्केटिंग एंड रिसर्च. वट एवर स्किल यूर ऑफरिंग, ऑफकोर्स आप मार्केटिंग के पर्पसेस के लिए ही ऑफर कर रहे हैं, तो आपकी रिसर्च एबिलिटीज, रिसर्च स्किल्स भी बहुत स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए. Creativity is also another must because there's a lot of competition out there. Like I said, personal brand build करना जरूरी है. You have to stand out from what your competitors are offering. So that is why having creativity in whatever skill you are offering is a must, because that is what will help you stand out from your competitors. Okay. Data analysis. If been given a certain set of data, you should know how to read it, how to analyze it, how to make results out of it, how to derive results out of it, how to come to conclusions out of it. उसके basis पे आप अपना content deliver कर सकते हैं. So data analysis is also another important skill that you should have as a freelancer. Social media manage करना, you don't have to be an expert in social media management because हर platform का अलग domain, अलग algorithm होता है, but you should know the basics of every platform if you are a freelancer, because social media is a part of our jobs, be it whatever, irrespective of the skills that we're offering. आप designer हो तो भी आपके लिए social media important है, मैं writer हूँ तो भी मेरे लिए social media important है, एक website developer के लिए भी social media important है. So it's important for every freelancer to understand the basics of social media management और उनके algorithms को थोड़ा थोड़ा समझना, if not all of it. Now the writing and designing skills, it's a must. See, I'm a writer, and if I'm designing, I'm a very good package for my client. If you are a designer and if you can write thoda bahut basic things, you are a good package for your client. So writing and designing is important for every freelancer, because that is something that's a must for every industry. किसी भी industry के लिए writing and designing skills are important. So I mean, it's good to have those skills in handy. Moving on, these are the platforms that you can start freelancing from. LinkedIn, Fiverr, Upwork, Pepper Content. If you want, you can take a note of it. मैं बाद में ये share भी कर सकती हूँ आपसे. You can go to all of those platforms and platforms से आप जाओ, register करो. You don't have to be an expert. आपको कोई knowledge की जरूरत नहीं है platform से register करने के लिए. Simple registration process होता है. I'm sure आप most of you all must be having a LinkedIn profile. नहीं है तो जाकर बनाओ, अगर है तो प्रोफाइल को जाकर ऑप्टिमाइज करो. Start, decide your skill, अपनी प्रोफाइल को अपनी स्किल के हिसाब से ऑप्टिमाइज करो. स्टार्ट नेटवर्किंग, स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग योर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल. फाइवर, अपवर्क, पेपर कंटेंट, यूथ फॉर वर्क, पीपल पर आवर, 99 डिजाइन, ये जितनी वेबसाइट्स है इन पर आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, आपको जाकर सिर्फ रजिस्टर करना है. यू जस्ट हैव टू बिल्ड योर प्रोफाइल. यू हैव टू लिस्ट डाउन द स्किल दैट यू आर ऑफरिंग and you will be matched with particular job opportunities that are there. वो आप प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाएंगे, so you will be able to easily understand कि how these platforms work. These platforms are very diverse. किसी भी स्किल को ऑफर कर रहे हैं, आपके इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे काम है. सो as a pro freelancer, as a veteran from this industry, I would advise you guys कि इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स के थ्रू ही you should make your start, because these are very good start to the industry. आपको इंट्रोडक्शन मिलता है, आपको एक्सपोजर मिलता है, and you understand how the industry actually operates. So I would advise all of you to make your profiles in at least 2 or 3 of these platforms. Cool. Now this is very important. हम skills की बात कर रहे थे, and to choose the right skill, this is the perfect equation. Find the skill जिसकी demand है. ये बहुत important नहीं है, but demand होना जरूरी है skill का. थोड़ा बहुत देखो, राइटिंग की डिमांड है, डिजाइनिंग की डिमांड है, वेबसाइट डेवलपर्स की डिमांड है, सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर्स की डिमांड है. जो मैंने स्किल्स आपको बताई 10 स्किल्स, उन सब की डिमांड है. तो 10 में से किसी भी स्किल को आप चूज करो, बिकॉज उसकी डिमांड है. अर्निंग कैपेबिलिटीज को एनालाइज करो, उन स्किल्स के थ्रू आप कितने पैसे कमा सकते हैं या इंडस्ट्री स्टैंडर्ड्स क्या है, एंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली योर एंजॉयमेंट. So if a skill is offering you all of these 3 things, good demand, good earning, and your enjoyment, then that is the perfect skill for you as a freelancer. Choose the one skill that is offering you all of these 3 things: demand, earnings, and enjoyment. Right? Okay. Now some bonus tips that I'll offer you, I'd like to offer to you guys before you start your freelancing stint, is that choose the skills that you actually enjoy doing, because your work should feel like a hobby. काम में stress नहीं होना चाहिए. You, even if you're working for 18 hours straight, you should not feel like कि अरे यार कल फिर से उठ के काम करना है. You should be excited to your work. You should be excited towards talking to new people, acquiring new clients and everything. आपका काम आपको excite करना चाहिए, आपको खुश करना चाहिए. And if your work is stressing you out, then maybe it's not worth it. So choose the one skill that you absolutely love doing no matter what. Now, second and the most important thing is that most people make the mistake of choosing skills because of money. लोगों को लगता है कि अच्छा अभी graphic designing is a very good skill right now. इतने इतने पैसे कमा रहे हैं, इतने इतने लाखों रुपए की per annum income. I should become a graphic designer. You will do that. आप बन जाओगे courses करके. बहुत easy है आजकल चीजें acquire करना, skills acquire करना. You will become a graphic designer, but after a few months or even a year or two, you will realize that this is not something that you're enjoying. You'll start burning out soon because you'll not have fun anymore. It won't be fun after a while, and you'll lose every motivation that you have to do that work. So never ever run after money. Money is an important factor while deciding the skill that you choose, but money is not the only factor that you should consider. Hamesha, while choosing the skill that you should choose for as a freelancer, always make sure वो ऐसी skill हो जो आप enjoy करते हैं. It should not be something that you should not choose something just because उसकी demand अच्छी है, just because उसमें पैसा अच्छा है, right? So never run after money. Always choose something because पैसे के पीछे जा रहा है तो जॉब ही कर लो यार. फिर freelancing का क्या point है? You are free. Freelancing is free. Do things that you actually love to do, right? Again, demand की जो मैंने never run after demand. लोगों की demand होती है, skills की demand नहीं होती है. अगर आप अच्छे professional है आपकी skill में तो आपकी automatically demand बढ़ेगी. So learn to create your demand, not the demand for your skills. Okay? So no, don't run after money. Do not run after demand. Only choose the skill that you love doing. Demand और पैसा अपने आप पीछे आ जाएगा because you will be good at it. Right? So these are money is a byproduct of success. Money is not something that is a product of success. That is the result of success. आप successful होगे तो money पैसा अपने आप पीछे आएगा. आप successful तब होगे जब आप अपने काम में अच्छे होंगे और आप अपने काम में तब अच्छे होंगे जब आप अपना काम enjoy कर रहे हो. So be good, love what you're doing, and you'll be good at what you're doing. Okay? Like I said, love what you do, and you will never have to work a day in your life because and this is the life that I'm living right now, and I would want all of you to be living the same life because this is the dream life. And if you choose the skills that you love doing, काम काम जैसा कभी नहीं लगेगा. You love what you do, and you will make money out of it. Okay? So that's all, guys. This is all that I had to share right now. And